this set of ideas about which I'm going to talk to you began with a concern that I had in working with entrepreneurs, and it's this concern. We know what the most common outcome is, right, for an entrepreneurial venture, right? It fails. And we have all these people at London Business School wanting to do entrepreneurial things. The last thing we wanted them to do is to go out the door, start a new venture, and reach the typical outcome, right? So we said, we got to figure this out, okay? So why do they fail? What are some of the reasons? Mahesh, you're an entrepreneur. Why do many entrepreneurs fail? One reason.
One reason, they anticipate the cash flow wrongly.
They don't match up the cash coming in, going out. Why else?
They don't have marketing and distribution, something like that.
No marketing, maybe no distribution. Yep. Which probably means no customers. That's a little problem. Why else?
Difficulty in getting financing.
Can't get the money. Lots of reasons, right? I think the reasons add up to what Mahesh said. Most businesses fail. Most new businesses fail because the business model doesn't work. That means there isn't enough cash coming in, or maybe there's too much of it going out the door. Okay, so let's take a look at how this sort of startup process works today. And I've asked Ali G, a comedian some of you may know, to kind of help me with this. So let's see what he has to say. So I argue that the process from the other side of the table often looks very much like this, and that it's a fundamentally flawed process. It's driven by business plans with a bunch of very naive, typically unfounded assumptions, right? And those assumptions are all in support of what you might call Plan A. It's not the entrepreneur's fault, actually, that they do this. Because if the entrepreneur wants to raise some money, what does the investor ask him for? May I see your business plan? If the entrepreneur comes to London Business School and says, I want to learn more about how to be an entrepreneur and raise some capital and so on, do we teach him how to write a business plan? Yeah. We do. Okay, so it's not their fault. But the reality is that people who invest in early stage ventures make lots more money on Plan B that comes out of that venture, or C or D or whatever it is, than they ever make on Plan A.